I can go sound, but yeah, there's a lot of sound in the house, so I'm doing it without sound at the moment. Well, I hope I can go sound. Oh my gosh, it is so weird hearing myself coming through my phone because I just switched on my phone. Oh, the game sounds alright as well. Can I put the game sounds up, turn them down? I just re-downloaded it, so I don't have my old settings yet. Yeah, just busy with my corp quickly. Just getting things set up here. Oh, I got 4 viewers. Yay. Hi, guys. Give it a nice 07 to the guys who are in here. Oh, is my sound overall soft? Excellent. Okay, so we got that sorted. Thanks, guys. This is why I needed the help. we make that 24-hour journey that we've got planned. I'm gonna obviously want all the best I can get. Yeah, now I just need to get into a site so I can test the game sounds while in sight. So, yeah. Let's hope that that goes good. And then I'm going to leave this. I'm not going to touch the settings at any time. see what we got here. Nothing there. Looks like we have some early competition. It's always fun. Yeah, must also feel free to use the YouTube chat as well. It also helps a lot. Yeah, WD-40 is the other guy, one of the guys that we have to look out for. So yeah, if his 3 jumps out, he's obviously doing these sites as well. We currently need a couple more to join. If we can get 3 more to join, then we can, well, 2 more now, then we can start. Exec and Vexes, then he's not doing. Oh, that's the Ha clan. Okay, yeah, then they're not doing the sites, so that's great. That's one less bit of competition to worry about. Sorry, I'm also just reading my clan chat for all those who are watching, my corp chat and fleet chat. Sorry about the cough and the sniffs. I do have a little bit of a cold. I wish my monitor was as clear as what my phone screen is. Graphics look completely different on my phone screen. Looks so much better. Really need a new monitor. That's what I need. I think this monitor that I'm using is probably about 12 years old. You use it and then it sits in the cupboard, then I use it as a backup in case something happens to one of my other monitors. So it's in and out all the time. This thing's been abused, but it's still going. wish two more would join. I would really like to do a site like this. This is just basically a test YouTube that we're running now. You see that all the sound and everything is working fine. And the other thing I need to do is I would like to get full Streamlabs so I can broadcast to multiple platforms at once. That would also work very nicely. But yeah, that's future goals. Everything in its own time. Sorry, just got other messages coming through. Okay, my size, to be honest, my minimator skills are not great. I still have to work on that. But I think this is studied up to, let's go have a look quickly. I'll show you. So go to my spaceship command. My minimator cruiser set at 3. And then obviously running this site you do need shields, so your shields, you see I'm not fully skilled up in anything yet, but these need to go up. Obviously your shields need to be quite tight, but for running these that's fine. And then obviously your armor, what is going on with my machine? And then my armor car command is set to about 3.5, so that could be better as well. But and my remote armor repair systems also 3. So if you're running 3s on everything, you're doing pretty good. Obviously engineering will also be quite important. You see my capacitor is pretty decent. Still got 1 or 2 I need to skill up, but Extrovert just asking the corp, can players do this with T1 miners? It's only meant for venture. This site, I know lots of guys run cruisers and they run multi-box cruisers and things like that. There's a couple of ways you can do it, but what we do, why we do this specifically is running your ventures is because they're very squishy. And it teaches not only players to fly Logi, but also it teaches your players that are with you to trust the Logi. I mean, the biggest thing I got is how many ships do I need to bring? How many am I going to lose? And you're not going to lose any if the Logi pilot is, if your Logi pilot is a good Logi pilot, or he knows the workings of his ship, you're good to go. You will never lose a ship in these sites. So this will be the fitting for the ventures that we're using. So we got a lot of, we base it more to the thermal. So a lot of the reinforcement goes to thermal. Also got a multi-spec just to boost up the others. And then just regular miners. Some of the guys actually swap out the damage control for the ones with the slightly better skills. They'll swap out the damage control for mining laser upgrade. And then I'll just switch out their modules a little bit. But yeah, I mean it's great. It's great fun. Good little truss system. And then the fitting I use then for my scythe, you can see I've just got murky shield boosters there. I've got a medium shield booster for myself when they danger me, and then it's very much the same. You've got an explosive and a thermal shield hardener, a couple of copacetics to push up the boost. Sometimes I feel one of the copacetics can actually come out, and you can maybe put an extra energy module in there, but you do get one or two sites where you get a lot of grand oracles in, and they do tend to hit quite hard. So yeah, I prefer having the second copacetic in, but like I say, it's not a necessity. It can be switched out. You've just got some extra capacitor flux cores down here, a little bit of you got your damage control for that extra, and then just shield tanking. So everything's shield based, and I find that that's probably the best way to run it and the best way to teach newer players about trusting in a Logi pilot. Ooh, Golem is going to roll out soon. That's pretty awesome. Can't wait to skill into my Golem as well. I'm a big shield fan. I love the battleship range for Koldari, and that is one of my goals, would be to get a Golem flying as well. Still skilling up too many other things at the moment. I'm skilling up for my Tengu, so I've got a couple of things that I still need there. So these four are probably all for my Tengu. Torpedoes will be, this will be the start of my Golem. I'm not gonna, like, trade and accounting is just there just to bring taxes down for when I start buying modules for the Golem. But everything down here, it's also just to complete my Magic 14 as well, which I haven't completed yet. But it's going to be mostly for the Golem and the Jackdaw, which I'm looking at as well. So the last thing, actually, I forgot to show this. The last thing about this scythe is you're running with a very, very small cap. As you can see, I'm running with a 24-second cap. And what that means is your modules you're going to be very, very careful on using your modules. Now you essentially only got 3 modules that you're running. Your 2 hardeners you'll pretty much keep running throughout the sites. You can turn them off when you're not targeted, but they can blindside you sometimes on the switch. So I prefer running these 2, your thermal shield and your explosive shield. I run them constantly. And I will obviously when I'm being focused, I'll be running my shield booster. Once the focus shifts off me, I'll stop my shield booster and I'll switch to my remote repairers. I'll only run 1 at a time. As you'll see if I do a simulate, I can't run them. I can only run that for a minute. So I'm either running my shield, because then I'll be stable, or I'll be running 1, and then I'll give, if needed, I'll give a single tap burst on a second one in case there is some extra damage on those ventures. I'll just run that 1 single tap and switch it off again. Keep everything as stable as possible to look after the ventures. If need be that I do need to focus a little bit more, I'll turn off my shields. It gives me a little bit of extra time to work with, but it doesn't mean I'm stable. But in general, you'll be running it either like that or like that. So those will be the 2 configurations that you'll run. Okay, we need 1 more player. We got a new player here as well, which is great. This is exactly what I look for. I look for the new players because it's a great setup for them. So I'm just going to kit him out quickly, and then I'm going to fish for 1 more player, then I can run a site. Okay, let's see if we can get 1 more in, then we can start. There we go. We are 5. Lunareth, you my hero. Hey Hayes, I see you there. Alright, so like I say, because I'm going more on YouTube, I'm not going to have comms in game itself. As you can see, I've got behind my chat bar there, I've got I'm running my corp commands and everything. I'll probably repeat them over the things to just show you how we run it and how we prep for it. I'll be basically just typing it in for the guys while we're there, just setting up our new player. Okay, Moonduck is here. So we're currently running a couple of people who join with me, they're all fellow corp members. We try to keep this one in the corp to help the new players who join us. We've got alliances. Someone, a friend of mine in the alliance also will sometimes, in one of our alliances, will join us. Oh, I'm getting very tongue twisted today. Good.
Surround yourself with the faithful. Thought is the instigator of sin. Scripture shows the way. Record sins and sinners to the Lamb for absolution.
Yeah, so we're all going to be undocking now. I think we're just waiting for Luna. So once Luna is here, we will get cracking. And there we go. We have our first visuals of the outside world. So I'm just going to orbit a 10. He's one jump away. Just quickly made a stop. So a quick rundown of how the sites work before we get started. What will happen is I'll look for a system and post it usually into our fleet chat. We all get there as quickly as possible. Once on site, all the ventures will just hold up. I will join them there. And one jump away, great start.
Warp drive active.
Morning, Durable Plum. How goes it this morning? Great, we are alone in the system, so it looks like the system is ours. Good to hear. Good to hear. Okay, everybody's in system. For those, if you can't find your metaliminal meteoroid, you can just walk to me. That's usually a good start when there's an empty system. Okay, so when we're at this point, usually I will just ask the miners at this point to turn on their hardness along. As you can see, I'm turning mine on as well. And then I will go in first.
Warp drive active.
All the ventures will just wait for the time being. Okay, once inside, I'm going to call the ventures in. I will take the initial attacks. So I've got my shield going there, and then I'm just going to orbit the rock at about 2,500. All the ventures in turn will orbit me at about 1,000. Have any grand oracles in system, so it does make the sights a bit easier. And usually I just go for the far view. So I can see that all the lasers are on. I can call out if I see one of the miners going off course a bit. So anything, as long as I've got all the miners in picture, so just making sure I've got tactical view on, so I can see that 762 over there, he looks like he's moving now. No, he's not moving yet. There he's moving. Okay, so there I can see. So it's just a way to keep an eye on your fellow players. And then me sit and relax. So one thing I haven't done is added everybody to my watch list. So we just right click on their names, add to watch list. This watch list over here is quite important because it will pick up who's being fired on pretty quickly and will flash. Currently they're all focused on me. So I don't have to worry about losing any ventures at this stage. Oh, we've lost someone. Okay, there's the ping. So immediately I start. Who did we lose? Luna. I think he DC'd. So once again I've targeted. You can see here Luna, you can see how his shields are going down, up. So that's me healing him. You can see he's also flashing over here, so my watch list tells me exactly who is. Who's gonna target? Ah, he's back. There we go. Welcome back, Luna. And they're back on me, which is that is the best way for the miners to do what they need to. So the site itself, pretty simple. Got your tab here telling you how much rock is left to mine, your time limit. We've got to do this within 20 minutes. Site usually takes about between 9 and 12 minutes. Okay, that's my triggered. I get a little beep in my ear to say that the targets are changing. And looks like Extrovert has the I don't like you Sanchez sticker on his ship again. Lena, thanks, mate. Thank you. Done a couple of these, but I've done a couple of videos, but solo, and then I redid my site, so I wasn't happy with my videos. So I took a ton off, and yeah, so I'm always playing around, but I've decided I want to try and make it more of a regular feature. I'll do some fun stuff. We'll also probably do salvage research so that the guys can see that salvage research is all about. Naruto, hello. 07, mate. Yeah, I figured that much. Good to have you on board. I think this is probably the most views I've had at one time as well. Like I say, I usually just do this for fun. Other times I'm doing it like late night, and I'll get like the odd random guy who's just looking for something to watch, and we'll sit and talk for hours. We'll be like one person in chat. So yeah, 7. You guys are putting me under pressure. Oh no, who left? Down to 6. Oh well, still the most. New record. This site's not really a good site to be showing new people watching, because it's only targeting me and extra. No, believe me, Luna, you need comms. There is a delay, obviously. So we're still in the fleet node, the next destination. We're going to head back to our base of operations. The ore that gets mined here is not very valuable for an industrialist or anything. It's NPC ore. So once we get back to the base, the miners will just sell the ore and get some extra money out of that. You'll probably see now here by my ISK symbol once the site is completed. You'll see that it will show some money collected for completing the site. There you go, quick 15.5 million, and we head back to base.
Warp drive active.
If we're running this at a speed run, we'll probably have a 6th person in who'll be running a ore hauler, and we'll just drop the ore. He'll go into the site, collect the ore once we're done, while we rush to the next site. But for now, it's teaching new players, just rushing between sites, how to get to a site as quickly as possible, how to identify sites, get trust from the Logi pilot. The Logi pilot's there to help you. Very lucky with sites so far. One jump away.
Warp drive active.
do is head to the next site. So long,
Warp drive
possibly
active.
taken. I see some multi-boxing going on there, which could possibly mean another mining clan. So hopefully it's not they're doing something else, and then we'll take the site. So there are a couple of other sites that they could be busy with, possibly abyssal artifacts that they're doing. Another fun site. Gate is ours, which is great. Another thing, if I'm first year as a lodger, I've already got my shield hardness on. What will happen is if there are other guys running these systems, they will come in onto the site. So if I'm sitting on gate waiting for the ventures and I see someone else come in, I will just take the gate so long and wait for the ventures.
Warp drive active.
So once again, ventures hardness on. Ventures are punching. You can see down here we've got 2 grand oracles in the site, so it's about a medium site. I wouldn't say difficult. This will be about a medium site. So I'm going to start orbiting a little bit sooner than what I'd like. This is also very important that the hardness must be on of all the benches. Oh wait, we 6. Okay, another thing about the site, very important. Very important that you're running 5. 5 gives you the optimum payout. The optimal payout. Double pump here just to get him started. Trying to sort out the 6-person thing. Sanchez. Strange. Getting beeps and there's nothing changing.
Warp drive active.
All right. Another site done. We'll probably run a couple more and then, yeah, unfortunately I do have some real life dailies to do. Like I said, we're just testing out the stream today.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, just quickly chatting to the corp here. Chatting to fleet. Okay. Great as ours, which was great. All right. Gonna add him from there. That's weird. Okay, there we go.
Warp drive active.
I know the guys forget sometimes. So always tell them to just do hardeners. Brilliant. That's a quick change. That's getting some good experience on you. It was nice for the new players to get shot up first. Get some used to the sights. Just check for me if the video isn't shaky or laggy, and if the sound isn't stuttery. I just need to know that as well, because it's also got to do with the fine tunings from my player, my recorder, broadcaster, and the game itself. perfect. Thank you. That's great. No, that's all I need to know. Thank you, guys. So yeah, we are planning a 24-hour of Le Mine, as I'm calling it, coming in September. I've already been collecting some prizes and stuff. We're going to be running this from downtime to downtime, so 24 hours, just short of 24 hours that we're going to be running this. It's going to be constant. I'll be flying the site throughout the 24 hours. So yeah, just let everybody know. I mean, the more players we get, the more we can keep it going. I will have a backup alt just in case we need someone to fly with. Wow, Mindak, I really like you. But yeah, our details to follow, I've put it through to corp already, to corp management. They like the idea so far. We're going to be talking about it hopefully a bit later today and set it up by next weekend. The advert should be coming up. So yeah, everybody just watch out for those details coming. Like I say, got some planning to do. We're going to work out how we're going to do giveaways and prizes for people. We also going to look for some prizes just for, in case we get a couple of guys who are watching the stream, funny comments. We'll be doing all sorts of things like that. So far I've got a couple of Amarr ships to give away, a lot of ventures, overall prizes, which are going to be implants, which I'm going to be acquiring soon as well. And yeah, it's just going to be 24 hours of fun, lots of chats. We're going to speak to our Alliance Corp as well to see if they've got players who are there at different times. Maybe they can join and help and assist with that as well. Maybe they've also got a couple of guys that they know who also enjoy doing this and can help out. So yeah. We're gonna. There's still a lot to plan, but like I said, it's about a month from now. Looking roughly a month from now, we're going to be running it, and it'll be our first attempt. So obviously, there's going to be some flaws and a little bit of pain and setting up and things that we may have missed. So that next time I run one of these, we can do it far better. It's not really an alliance group, but they're like good friends. They help us, we help them a little bit. I wouldn't call it an alliance to say, but yeah, we're on good terms with them, very, very good terms with them. And I'm gonna, once I get all the go ahead I need, I will talk to the people involved. And plant the idea in their heads and see if they'll help us out so that we have a constant flow of people to be doing this for the 24 hours. But yeah, I'll still get into that once the first copy has been drafted up. They will start advertising it, and Well, I'm looking at round about the 13th and the 14th of September, which is a Saturday and a Sunday. So we'll start Saturday after downtime and finish Sunday downtime. But hopefully this week we'll start advertising and then talking to some various corps to help us. Might ask some guys, maybe ask some of the guys you guys have been seeing or streaming with. I'll post the idea to them, see if they maybe want to just join just for 1 or 2 guys. GG, how's that? Sorry, my mic was a little bit below. I've just moved my headset, otherwise do you need more volume? Yeah, this is just the first draft, and I thought of running it, and I just thought of running it and seeing how it will go, how the people take a liking to it. It's more about that. I mean, if the 24-hour goes reasonably well, and I feel I'm happy with what that is, I might pull something off. I'll talk to other guys. We might do like incursion running with some of the guys, see what they feel like. If they want to run 24 hours, we can look at faction warfare for 24 hours. There's a lot of things that can be done for it. I'm obviously taking danger mining first, or Homefront Mining essentially, because this is quite an easy one to get into, and if we do get other guys in, I'm going to have a ton of ships to give away. I've already got a ton of ships to give away, like ventures and things. It's not exactly the most exciting content, but it's nice. The main thing is to get players together. They can take it to their corps if they want to run it. Do the same for their new players and things. I'm not really holding my everything. All the commands I'm doing in fleet window, but I'll probably, when I do it as well, like once the guys during 24 hours, I might just open fleet window just to show. There we go, 15 million in the bag. We can all go dock up and sell the ore. Switch off my hardness. So yeah, there's a lot that myself and the corp the corp heads are gonna discuss, and once we finalized everything, we'll put out a formal advert. So yeah, but like I say, 13th and 14th of September is the rough date that I'm looking at right now.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I think everybody likes a little bit of extra ISK, and especially if it's easy ISK, it's always nice. But yeah, we'll think up, we'll probably bring, like I say, it's about having fun, it's about joking around, making some ISK. We'll probably have like a best joke contest, or silly things like that, you know, and people can watch all round. So even if they're not, if the miners are out there mining, moon mining, pulling up all that moon goo, they can be watching us on the side, see what antics we're getting up to, see what we're talking about. All the wormholers, they can do a little bit of wormholing, and so yeah, it's going to be like everybody. It's the main focus really, that everybody just comes into it and watches and see what everything is all about. And then if everybody's on YouTube, I'm going to ask. We'll have a joke competition where we see who's got the best joke, and they can get a prize. We'll still figure all that out. Who comes up with the best pickup line and stuff like that. You know, it's going to be silly things like that. Just having fun. Main thing is having fun. Okay, guys, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to go off. I've got some real life stuff to do. I've got a lot of planning to do for the event. I would like to get it sorted out with Trix sometime today. Trix, salute you every single day, mate. You do a wonderful job. And yeah, to my Corp 07 guys, fly safe. And for the rest of New Eden, do what you do best, fly safe, have fun. Yeah, we're looking at Corp giveaways, yes. But like I said, I've got a lot of prizes out there already. They're already in my hangar. There's just some couple of things that I still want to get from my side as giveaways as well. Like I say, we're looking at maybe some mining boosters, implants. We'll probably do some boosters. Yeah, give you guys some drugs. And yeah, I think, and then maybe I'll do like a porpoise giveaway as well. Yeah, I've got a porpoise, a fully fit porpoise. Maybe I'll give that up. I'm not using it a lot at the moment, so I'll probably put that up for a giveaway. So I'll send that to the prize hanger in a short while, and then yeah, anything that I get donated. I've got a couple of donations that came in. I still have to go through all of them and see. So we're looking at implant ships, boosters, and maybe a bit of ISK. Oh, yeah. Anyways, see you guys. I'm gonna log out from YouTube. Fly safe, everybody. Stay strong out there, and we'll see you next time.